Hey guys, welcome to my channel Love Beyond Labels. KinnPorsche the series is seriously going to be a game changer for the BL industry. And I'm greatly pleased that the makers decided to select fresh new faces for one of the most anticipated BL drama series of this year. As I'd already mentioned in one of my previous videos, sometimes new talents add a certain amount of zing and raw appeal to the story that impresses the larger audience who are waiting to see the adaptation on screen. And now with the official trailer being released by the makers of the series, everyone that's watched and enjoyed it were all mind blown. Now, for those still guessing whether Jeff and Gameplay are a couple in the story, well, yes. Kim and Porche do become lovers as the storyline progresses further. But in the adaptation, I'm sure their love story will blossom quickly in comparison to the novel. Or they may be the main couple in the second season of the series if the makers decide to focus on only Kinn and Porsche in this season. Well, only time will tell. Now for those shocked with Perth Nakhun's presence, let me tell you all that he plays Mech. And for sure, he is one of the most important characters in the narrative. Mech is the younger brother of Kinn's ex-boyfriend. So by this, you all can guess the amount of drama he's going to create and the tension that's going to escalate between Kinn and Porsche. Although Porsche makes fun of Anakin's wealth and the way they show off, he gets a good friend in Pete who always stands up and supports him. In fact, out of everyone, Pete is the one who knows that Porsche has developed deep feelings for Kinn after their sexual escapade. And he feels extremely bad for Porsche, who is disturbed seeing Kinn openly romancing others. But he chooses to remain silent out of the fear of hurting Porsche. Vimuktayon, a well-established Thai actor, is essaying the role of Thirapanyakul, father of Vagas. He is one of the main villains of the story, whose only motive is to destroy the main Anakin clan. And he conditions his son in joining him to do the bad deeds. That results in even bigger chaos and confusion to the whole plotline. The guy who is shown to be tortured in the scene is bodyguard Pete, apparently Vagas' love interest. Let me clarify it once and for all, it's Vagas and not Vegas. In my previous video, I did mention that Vagas and Pete share a very unusual relationship of a dom and a sub, where the eldest son of the secondary clan finds pleasure in torturing the head bodyguard of Nakhun Anakin. But slowly and gradually, Vagas starts to realize that he actually loves the guy who is one of the most charming bodyguards from the main Anakin group. That's the reason, while having a conversation with Porsche, Vagas clearly mentions of never even thinking about hurting someone he loves. And this rendezvous between Vagas and Porsche riles up Kinn as he thinks that his cousin is trying to harm Porsche to seek his revenge. Mind you guys, though both Kinn and Vagas look tough on the outside, that's not the actual case. They both are born out of wealth, but seek love, which they never receive. That's the reason when Porsche and Pete walks into their lives, things, though look challenging in the beginning, finally start to make sense. Now, Kinn loves Porsche from the bottom of his heart, but as the intensity of his love deepens, unwarranted fears start to torture him. He can risk anything but not Porsche's life. Although initially he was at loggerheads with the judo champion, eventually he does realize that he is head over heels for the sassy guy. And that's the reason he starts to distance himself from Porsche, which creates misunderstanding between them. The only sensible person who watches all this drama unfold in front of his eyes and tries his best to be a great support Porsche is Pete, because deep down he too loves a guy who is beyond his reach. And no matter how badly Kinn and Vagas fight it out, they're genuinely nice guys who are embroiled in unwanted drama all thanks to their family feud. But ironically, when Porsche and Pete decide to move on from the hurt and abuse that they've endured, Kinn and Vagas start to chase their respective love interest, not worrying one bit about the consequences. Now let me also tell you all that the authors have written a separate novel dedicated to the love story of Vagas and Pete. That's the main reason I'm more than excited to see how Sengtaam and Jakapan are going to essay their roles on screen. Given the second lead syndrome and quite often will not the second lead couple stealing the limelight, I do feel that Vagas and Petty are surely going to surprise the wider audience. And given that there are multiple couples in the story, we may perhaps get to see further seasons covering the love story of the other couples that weren't given enough screen time in KinnPorsche the series. Here, I'm mainly talking about Kim and Porsche and Vagas and Petty. And since Ingredients the series was such a slow burn, those shipping Jeff and gameplay surely do deserve to see some smoking hot scenes between the couple. Now, there is no official confirmation yet regarding the date of airing and the platform on which it will be broadcast. Since Filmania is a new independent production company formed only in September of 2020, significant shooting scenes and many post-production works are still going on for them to strike a deal with a web platform and TV channels in order to get the screening deal. But given the fantastic quality that they've managed with what's basically just a pitch reel, I hope investments start pouring in so that they can keep it up for a full season and perhaps pitch it to a larger OTT platform like Netflix in the near future if it goes on to become a huge success, which I believe it will. Ducati, being one of the official sponsors, itself explains why the production value of KinnPorsche looks so high. In fact, much higher than most of the BL Lacoms. The BGM, cinematography, chemistry, acting, action, choreography, the direction, everything is absolutely on point and on a whole new level. This kind of series definitely deserves an applause, and the Thai BL genre has proved yet again that they are finally stepping up on its game. Thank you so much guys for listening to me so very patiently. Hope you enjoyed the video. Lots more awesome BL content coming up, so stay tuned for more. By the way, this is my original voice and not that of a robot. Bye bye.